Who's ready for a little Dragonstorm Advanced class today? The importance of healing cannot be understated. We carry pains and wounds from our past, war childhoods, a lot of us, and which attracted a narcissist into our lives, which made us like codependent through abandonment issues or whatever the case was, that drew someone into our lives energetically that sought to use us and abuse us. We run in cycles of self-defeat when we're unhealed. The importance of learning how to transmute pain into wisdom cannot be understated. If you face your pain, if you go to therapy, talk to a coach, do it yourself, meditate spiritually, however it is that you do it, if you face your pain and overcome it and understand yourself, nobody can use that pain against you. You also integrate that wisdom into your authentic self and it becomes strength, and no one can use that against you. That strength, once you integrate that pain and make it into your personal power, no narcissist, no liar, no manipulator can ever truly hurt you deeply again. That's not to say that you won't come across liars or con artists. That's not to say that you won't have to put your heart out there. You won't have to put trust out there in order to give the required time it takes to figure out if a person is a liar, if their words and actions will align. That's not to say that. But once you've integrated all your wisdom into yourself, faced your pain, then anything that you are good at will excel, will become better. If you're cerebral, you're going to become smarter. If you're an athlete, you're going to have more physical prowess. And if you're spiritual, you will become more powerful. Your sight, your spirit team, all these things will open up to you. All that being said, narcissists live in cycles of self-defeat. They are dark entities. They are demonic. They delude themselves. They collude with others in order to cause pain, like flying monkeys and other toxic types. They live in negative karma. Everything about them is negative. This is the secret to dealing with them. I've been doing this for months. I have made narcissists my supply. They are now my fuel. And this is how you can do this as well. Once you have healed, once you have integrated your pain into wisdom, turned it into a strength, know yourself, created emotional balance, have discernment, all of your strengths come to bear, like fully, you become aware of your strengths and nothing can hurt you. That means that narcissist smear campaign will never do anything against you. First off, if you've gone through consistent smear campaigns, everything in the kitchen sink has already been thrown at you. Understand, narcissists will lie and lie and lie. That's all they do. They're going to lie. Think of every negative aspect of the human experience and give it, make it 10 times worse. All right? That's what a narcissist is. That's what a cluster B is. They're evil. They're fake. Everything about them. So expect them to say and do the most nastiest, underhanded, lying, deceptive, awful thing they possibly can, and understand that that is their strength. That's all the strength that they have. Dark energy, being evil, being a nasty piece of shit. That's all they have. That they're limited by that because of the way that they live. You have several other strengths. Your emotional control, your emotional balance will trump it doesn't matter how smart a narcissist is, doesn't matter, or a psycho, or wherever they are, does not matter how smart they are. They're all emotionally deregulated. They're all broken inside. You are smarter by default than them if you hold emotional control. When they come after you and smear campaign you and throw lies and crayfine monkeys and fake accounts and try and make you feel isolated and try and make you feel ashamed for being you or for whatever lie that they are trying to push, you have their attention. They're feeding you fuel. They're feeding you energy. And if you have properly healed and you have the ability to tap into your divine masculine and divine feminine, your divine light and dark energies, then you should be able to transmute that into anything you want, into success, into power. You can play the narcissist. It's not that hard, guys. You can play them like a fiddle. I've been going after narcissists that have come after me in the past without an F to give. Every single narc that comes after me, I flip the script. I let them go off like a freaking grown toddler and spit out their SpaghettiOs and act as stupid as they need to act and talk as many lies and convince themselves that they're strong and they have control and they've done damage, and let them convince themselves of that. First off, narcs expose themselves. They expose themselves all the time. Let your enemy expose who they are. They will do so through their actions. You can also discern who your allies are by who co-signs to the narcissist narrative and who does not, who walks away, who stays silent. There's a difference between a fence sitter and someone who chooses inaction as a reaction. It is easy to figure out who's on your side and who's not. And understand this, y'all, when you have that strength, when you have healed yourself up to that point, you shouldn't need nobody. First off, the idea that you need anyone aside from yourself is an illusion. That is not true. I don't know who taught that to you in life, whether it was society or family, but don't believe that. All you need is you. You are so powerful that it took evil, darkness, the devil, whatever you want to call it. It took them to send their soldiers your way, and then those soldiers were so weak that they had to gather up crews of people to come after you. Narcissists are weak. Cluster Bs, weak. Doesn't matter how smart they are, doesn't matter what following they have, they're weak. And your narcissist is your trash collector, remember that. Working on yourself and healing yourself cannot be understated. People say, why doesn't the narcissist get their karma? They do all the time. And depending on how you play them back, how you mirror back that energy, you can succeed. You have the ability. You are better. You're smarter. You're stronger. You're connected to God. You have more gifts. You have the ability to thrive and grow and learn and be a better person. Narcissists will never do that. They can maneuver and stab people and lie to people and put on a fake face and get to a certain point, but they'll never have the ability to reach the heights that you have the potential to do. Transmute that pain into wisdom, heal yourself, create discernment, emotional balance. Sky's the limit for you. And you can win at the outset of every engagement with a narcissist. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and never again suffer these demon clowns.